All right, here we go. And for the second time in a row, it looks like we went off without a problem. So I'm very happy with this. Okay, I think it works. I think we are good. Hello, everybody. um, yes, we are here. And it is the official New Year's 2024 Lovestream. First of all, greetings and salutations. I gotta start out like that because we have to. You know, tradition and all. Um, and I decided, you know what? It's gonna be a kind of a low key love stream. You know, not so many announcements and crazy stuff going on. You know, because we all love to be. It's good to step back every once in a while. So some of you may have noticed that there was no announcement for this stream, and others may have noticed that there are no guests for the stream. And let me explain why. So, the last stream we did was Thanksgiving. And you might be asking, okay, well, where was the Christmas one? Well, there never was a Christmas one. And then I was like, you know what? How about we skip Christmas live streaming and we just move right on to New Year's? And the reason for that, I was doing some reading not too long ago, and I came upon this passage about resting. and recharging and being able to step back and consider your place in life and consider your position. And basically, it came back to me. Not every live stream, love stream, not every video, not everything that is made here or on Twitch or elsewhere needs to be this big, extravagant, crazy thing. It can just be what it is. It can just be as plain and simple and easy and just overall, hey, this is what we're doing. And it can be low key and it can be simple, and it doesn't have to be a huge production. It doesn't have to have the greatest guests. It doesn't even, garner an announcement half the time. It could just be what it is. So here it is. We're starting off 2024, and the goal for 2024, and I hope you all will join me in this goal for the new year, is rest. Let's make it a point this year to rest. Let's find time to recharge our physical health, our mental health, and our emotional health. And let's not overdo ourselves or burn out, because nothing is worth burnout ever. So I hope that that resonated with with you all. I'm going to make it a point this year, this brand new year, 2024, to rest. And here we are. We're going to rest. We're going to do great things. Don't get me wrong. We're going to have some fun and do our usual stuff, but it's going to be different because we're going to step back and appreciate what we have. So yeah. Okay, so that out of the way, thank you all for joining me. Thank you for being here. It's been quite a year. I have a lot to talk about with this past year and what's coming up this year. Happy New Year to you all. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the cooperation and the last minute kind of rolling with this whole love stream going on kind of at the last minute, but I really appreciate it. Let's see. We have Yoshi, we have Renee, we have Michael, we have A. Johnson, Journey Dog, we have Chase, Tony, hello. Let's see. Okay, first thing I see is from Journey. How are you, Journey? Good to see you. It says, miss you a lot. I remember when you video chatted on Discord 2 years ago. Haven't talked since then. Is something wrong? No, nothing's wrong, Journey. It's just a matter of timing, I get a lot of messages every day, and I get a lot of interactions from you guys, and I try to be as fair as possible with the replies and the comments and all these other things, and I make time when I can. So there's nothing wrong. Literally, it's just finding the time and the place and setting aside the window to do so. So I hope that's understandable, and I really do appreciate you reaching out and asking about it. That does mean a lot because it shows that you care, and I appreciate that. Chase says, I love when you do your streams low-key, because that's what I love about your streams. Can't really find many streams that are this calming. Oh, well, I'm glad. Well, thank you. I see that you understand the position. Thank you for saying that. I do try to make them relaxing, and I try to make them as relatable as possible, too. Chocolate, hi, says Happy New Year. And Renee says Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you, Renee. Hi, Luna. How are you? Hello to you. I don't mean to be rude. Thank you, Yoshi. I appreciate the compliment. And Kayla Joshi, hello. How are you? Catherine. Hi, Catherine. It's good to see you. Yes, I do know you. It's you're over on Twitch. That's right. How are you doing? Hope you had a great New Year. I hope you all had a great New Year. Hope you got some time with friends and family and all that stuff, and you were able to enjoy some relaxation, some food, drinks, whatever you have in your mind. Yep. And I hope your celebration was definitely worth it. Oh, Hetchi put hi. Thank you. Says and from Chase right above that says Mom's gonna be here Oh, okay. To donate. Don't think I'll be able to make it through this one fully. Been super exhausted. That's totally fair. And thank you that she put. I appreciate the $5 donation. That's so cute. I mean, that's so, it's cute, but you're both cute. How about that? But like, that's so sweet of you. Thank you so much. In love with 2024 already. Positive energy. Oh, thank you, Hachi. Ugh. You with the donations already. I'm already blushing. Thank you. This year already has a great start, so I really appreciate it. I need to do a little bit of tucking here because the camera is showing me that I have thick neck. Hey Johnson, Happy New Year to you. Renee says I got to try out the new Mario Brothers Wonder game. It's awesome. Can't stop saying wowie zowie. So you're enjoying it, Renee. Okay, I've seen a little bit of gameplay, so I might pick it up myself. And hi King, how are you? King Golden. And Happy New Year to you. Happy New Year to you, Cameron. How are you doing? And Gavin, hi Gavin. Says Happy New Year. How you doing, Gavin? Hope you had a lovely holiday. Um, Catherine says, doing well and thanks. Have food and drinks. I had a nightmare, but I got through it, and now it feels so great to be here. Well, I'm glad you're here, Catherine. I'm really sorry about your nightmare. Um, I didn't have a nightmare last night, but I had weird dreams. I fell asleep in my fursuit last night. No kidding. I was actually in my suit and I fell asleep on my friend's bed last night. And I woke up this morning and I was fluffy. And I'm like, oh my gosh, am I finally in my persona? Did it actually happen finally? But no, I was still in my suit from the night before. So very comfortable sleep. I recommend it. Shockley says, since you're talking about resting, actually resting right now, have been a little cold. Aw, don't worry, I'll get well soon. Oh, I hope you do. Yeah. That's the other thing with rest is if we don't have enough rest, then it can really take a toll on our health, physical health and mental health. So we want to be sure that we are taking the time to just step back and recharge, you know? Michael says, will you be my best friend? Well, we can we can go out sometime and like have a good time, like like and we can take a walk or something. I got to get to know you a little bit more, but yeah, that sounds lovely. I consider you a friend, Michael. Thank you for asking. Let's see. Renee, your comment got cut off there. Something about Apple Arcade games, Sonic Dream. Sorry, I got cut off. I didn't get to see what you said. My apologies. Yoshi, I'm glad you asked about the boa. It did not get lost, but it is unfortunately like it's it's starting to kind of wear down a little bit. Like there's feathers kind of everywhere, so I have it in a bag right now because I don't want any more feathers to fall off. So I'm trying to like preserve it. So I might have to like fix it, put some more feathers on it. But no, I did not lose it. So it is on the shelf for the moment. Oh, okay, Chase. You've been working on a lot of arts, and you got you feeling tired. Understandable. Yeah, I did get sent some arts from your mom there, and I've been looking at them, and they are absolutely wonderful. You are a fantastic artist, so keep it up. Gavin says holiday's going okay. About to record some stuff. Very nervous. Might have to move by the end of the month. Really? Is it because of like financial situation? You don't have to talk about it here, but you can DM if you want to. But I hope it's nothing um like bad. Like I hope it's not a hope it's not like a rough situation for you there. Oh, oop, Archie. Archie says Happy New Year as well. Oh, you're in your Mickey Mouse onesie, cozy and warm. Oh, that's lovely. I'm technically in a onesie as well, except this is a little more expensive. So I'm just like, well, actually, what am I saying? This is just me. I'm in my natural habitat. Yes. King says, excuse me, Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you, King. And then, oh, hey, Blue. Yeah, it's a long time no see as well. Literally, Blue in the chat here just left like an hour and a half ago. He was at my house and he left like an hour and a half ago. So thanks for being here, Blue. I really appreciate it. And I feel like I've seen you all weekend, Blue. Isn't that crazy? Um, okay. Journey says, you still have that image of you with the rock band in May of 22. still have a share with me at. Oh, okay. Don't want anyone else to know. Okay, fair enough. If you would like to send it, Journey, I will have a look at it. Feel free. Gavin says landlords change hands. Oh, aren't responding to requests to renew the lease. Oh dear. So that that's weird. They should be able to, because like if a resident of theirs is requesting a renewal, that should be like one of their top priorities. Um, have you tried going down to the office or something? I don't know how that all works with your building exactly, but um, sometimes you may have to go knock on some doors. I don't know, but I really hope that doesn't happen because you're in a good place right now, you know? Let's see. Kalajashi says, went to an event in town for New Year's. Oh, what was the event? I'm curious. Did you have a good time? And yes, Captain, Archie the kitty, he's enjoying his New Year's. He was here yesterday, probably making his resolution list. Let's see. Renee says, got to try out the new Apple Arcade Sonic Dream Team. It's really good. Almost done. Oh, okay, gotcha. All right. What did you think of it? Yoshi the Feather Duster, it is here somewhere. Somewhere. I don't know where it is, but it's here somewhere. And let me tell you why. So, I have been rearranging the fursuit closet. So, those of you who are not aware, I have a closet. It's a walk in closet, and Blue can attest to this. It is a closet full of 2 fursuits. This is one of them. And a bunch of cosplays, fursuit parts, fursuit supplies, fursuit stuff. So the feather duster is in there somewhere, and I was looking for it before the stream. I could not find it, but it is here somewhere. I know it is. Oh, I'm sorry, Joshy. You dealt with heartbreak. Aw, are you feeling okay today? I'm sorry to hear that. I hope that doesn't ruin your holiday. You know, I hope that despite the heartbreak, you can still find the goodness and the newness in 2024. Oh, okay. Shell Company, gotcha. All right. Let's see. Oh, Michael says, at least I didn't get nightmares after I ate some food and drank some beverages. Oh, yeah, that's a good thing. I had a few too many beverages last night. I'll just leave it at that. Maybe that was the causation for the weird dreams. Oh, thanks, Cameron. I appreciate that. I'm glad you enjoyed the video, and I'm glad all of you enjoyed the video, the ASMR Christmas video, Santa Paws. I see it did very well, and all of your support is well seen. So thank you very much for your support on that video. Okay, Gavin, have a great night. Enjoy your recording and your content creation. I'll be talking to you soon, and yeah, Happy New Year, Gavin. Thanks for being here. Oh, okay, we got a good... Alright, we got a good question from Journey. Curiosity. What is your con lineup for 2024? Well, I'm glad you asked, because that was one of my talking points. So thank you, Journey, for asking. We have, to start, Texas Furry Fiesta is a huge maybe, okay? I can probably... Well, okay, actually, I can make it work. The problem is finding room space. So... TFF, Texas Furry Fiesta, is a huge maybe. Leaning more towards yes, but right now it's pretty 50-50. The next one is Motor City FurCon. Let's see, after that is Furry Week in Atlanta. Yes, FWA, I will be going. I have room space and everything. After that is going to be Colossal Con, which is up in Sandusky, Ohio. And then I'll be at Anthrocon again. I will be at Megaplex. And then Midwest Fur Fest. I might do Western Pennsylvania Furry Weekend again, aka WAPAFA. I'm not entirely sure yet. It's like one too many conventions for me, so I may have to skip that one depending on finances and time, but we'll see. So, yes, that is my con lineup. Let's see. And yes, thank you, Yoshi, for the understanding. Yeah, I need to... The moral of that is actually I need to maintain my bedroom a little bit better. I need to get things a little more organized, and that's one of the goals of 2024. Archie, hi, is to be a little more organized and a little more, I guess, in tune with my environment. Because a lot of y'all don't see it, but sometimes this place around me where I live gets a little too messy for my living and my preference. Um, and I sometimes will let it go days without getting cleaned. So I need to stop doing that, and I need to actually be disciplined and clean up what I need to. So that's another resolution. Hopefully, it can be done. And hi, Saber. How are you? Hope you had a good Christmas and New Year. You as well. How were your holidays, Saber? Do you have a happy New Year? Happy New Year to you. Chalkley says, I remember watching the Christmas ASMR while I was wrapping presents for family. Aw, it was cute, and some of the toys and gifts I can relate. Oh, I'm glad you can. Thank you, Chalkley. Yeah, I decided to stuff the bag with some old school stuff and some things that maybe could have nostalgia. Um, and I'm glad you noticed that. So thank you for pointing that out. Let's see. Yes, Cat is back, and he's down here currently. So Archie, he's been doing this thing lately where he'll start scratching at my shirt or like whatever I'm wearing here, and then he'll like get his claw stuck, and he's got to bite his claw out, and I'm just like, sir, I'm looking at you, sir. What's the big idea? So, cats, I should know. I'm half one. Hi, Mike Miller says, ASMR restaurant hostess. That could be a good idea. Maybe I'll just be like a waiter or something. Maybe I'll be like the hostess at the beginning, and then I'll be the waiter later. So maybe that's a good idea. Okay, Journey, what is the breaking news regarding FurCons? I am curious. Renee says, game is great, graphics are amazing, story as well. You like it, just need to get more orbs to get the final boss. Oh, okay. Yes. Collect all the orbs and make them all shiny, you know. Let's see. And Catherine says, join the stream on phone instead of PC is pretty slow. Used for Twitch and Roblox and other cool games. Gotcha, yeah. It's interesting how streams do behave differently on mobile versus PC, but hopefully this isn't too stuttery for you. Okay, King, your first furry con this year is Anthrocon. Well, I will see you there. And hi, Isaiah, how are you? Yes, absolutely, Yoshi. Journey says, breaking news, delayed the first FurCon to 2025. You'll probably make it to TFF in 2025. You'll be at but you'll be at a FurCon next year. Okay, cool. Yeah, you're about a year away from your first con, so good for you. If I see you, Journey, I will definitely come up and say hi. But if you see me first, feel free to come up and give me a hug and say hi. Would love to meet you. Yeah, Chase says, how was MFF? Gotta say, pretty jealous that you could go because I really do want to go to a FurCon so badly just to get so many hugs from fursuiters. Yeah, if you do nothing at a convention, getting hugs from fursuiters will take up a lot of good time. Trust me. You get a lot of hugs. Well, how was MFF? Well, I think this is worth a little sit back. So, this is my third year going to MFF. Last year was, I'm saying last year now, 2023. And it was fantastic. The attendance not only grew another 2,000 individuals, so we're up to 15,000 something at MFF now. And I have to say, the highlights of MFF, I'll give you the highlights. The first one was seeing a lot of my friends, which was fantastic. That's always a beautiful thing. The second one was meeting new friends. So I got to meet a lot of new friends and get some contact information and all that, and it was really nice to see. And the third one was getting to meet some of you. That was probably the biggest highlight, was getting to meet some of you, hug you, and say hello, and thank you for those who are watching who I got to meet. It was absolutely wonderful of you to be there. And that really just warmed my heart. But other than that, cons panels fursuited most of the time, and it was one of the best cons of the year. So thank you for asking, Chase. I appreciate that. Michael says, since 2024 is here, I've got 6 months for Anthrocon bound. Yay! Okay. Well, I'll be meeting you there too. Someone says, I'm not knowledgeable about the furry fan. I'm going to scroll back up. This looks like an interesting comment. Just 1 second, everybody. Bear with me. Ugh. Sorry about this. Scroll wheel and pause. Uh, there we go. Okay. Firewire. Hello. Hi, Firewire says, I'm not very knowledgeable about the furry community, but I'm pretty new. Subscriber just wanted to say thanks for all your ASMR videos and have a great soft-spoken, regular spoken voice. Well, thank you so much, Fire. I appreciate that. It means a lot that you come on and support like this. Thank you for your kind words, and it's really, it's really nice of you to say such things. And thank you for your support. That really, really like it's always cool when I get to interact with people who are not furries, who they maybe have never heard of this whole crazy thing that we do, but I really do appreciate that. And if you ever have any questions, feel free to let me know. I will answer them to the best of my knowledge. But I welcome you here. Thank you for being here. You are loved. All right. And let's see. Let's see. Kevin Furry, hello. How are you? Happy New Year. Let's see. And yeah, Journey, definitely. Not enough funds, say for a convention, makes matters interesting. There are no furcons in your home state of Kansas. Oh, okay. You have to leave the state to find one. Fair enough. Yeah. Funds are definitely one of those things. It does take a toll sometimes. I've had it to where I ended up paying way too much for furry conventions than I was hoping. Like, it's happened before, so definitely got a budget. It is very important. Let's see. Catherine says school day is rolling back around, getting some uneasy nerves about getting anxious in school homework, but I think it will be better because I'll be taking a technology class. Well, good for you. Yeah, and hey, just got to get it done. You know, you're on your way, and you can do this. I know you can, Catherine. Possible feather boa ASMR, Yoshi. That's not a bad idea. I'll keep that in mind. Thank you. Let's see. Chase says, there's one thing actually afraid of if I do go to one, afraid of that no one will want to interact with you since you're probably quiet and very nervous and anxious. Let me tell you something, Chase. You can be the most nervous, anxious, and so seemingly off-putting person, which you're not, but you understand what I'm saying, in the room. When you go to a furry convention, fursuiters, other furries, people alike, they will make sure that you are welcomed. Trust me, I have been where you are, that mindset. I've been to a convention and like, holy crap, I don't know what to do. And they make you feel absolutely welcomed through and through. So I would not sweat it. There is that nervousness, I totally understand, especially because it's new and it's your first time. But there will be people there who are going to help you. So yeah, all you got to do is just try. So I hope that helps. Other than that, went to dinner yesterday with your dad, Red Lobster, and went to Coronado Hotel. Okay, that's cool, Renee. How were the lights? We still have some lights up in my town. Where hopefully they don't take them down for a while, but because they're so pretty. But yeah, I love Christmas lights. One of my favorite things of the holiday. I did, Cameron. Thank you for asking. My Christmas was very low key and relaxing. I got to spend it with my family, my parents, and I was at their house for a couple days, and I slept. I played Switch. I had dinner with them. We watched movies. We ate a lot of stuff, and that was probably the best Christmas I could ask for. Um, let's see. King says, when I see you at Anthrocon, I'm going to show you a drawing I made for Spectre. Oh, that's gonna make me cry. Thank you for saying that, King. Thank you for saying you're gonna let me know because I would love to see that. Oh my gosh, I would love to see that. Yes. And rest in peace, Spectre. We miss you. Missed you at MFF. We miss you every single day. Thank you for being in our lives. Kevin boops me. Thank you, Kevin. And Isaiah says, love you, Samson. Aw, love to you as well. Catherine says, I was going through some popular ASMR videos like Plague Doctor. Oh, okay, yeah. And Diner ASMR and Doctor and Medic ASMR. Do you like them? Yeah, some of those roleplay ones I really like. Like some of the ones that you see on my channel, those are directly inspired from those same people. So, yeah. Roleplay ASMR just hits on a different level. That's why I love it so much. It is very much a big production, I have to say. So, yeah. It takes a lot of hours. I spend maybe 2 to 3 hours alone just filming. So, not to mention editing, which can take upwards of 6 hours. So you really gotta, balance it out. But it always ends up very, very well in the end. Journey says, you also hope you love this fun fact about community college classes. One explores Comic Cons and the other explores friendship making. Cannot wait to resume classes on January 16th. Yeah, that does sound interesting. Let's see, January 16th. So, what year are you in right now, Journey? I'm curious. Because the way it worked in my college, my community college, we started around January 12th ish, and we were done in like May. So I'm just curious. A. Johnson says gonna go to Texas for a fiesta and BLFC on Halloween. Awesome. I may be going to TFF. We shall see. I am not sure. Um, Something about furcons and traveling by plane. I'm not sure who said that because it's kind of cut off. My apologies. But yeah, plane travel. Same thing. You just got to try it out. If it's not for you, then you can find an alternative way to get there. Chase says, really want to go to a furcon now, but the issue you have is where's the closest furcon to where you live? What vicinity? I'm not going to ask exactly, Chase, but what vicinity do you live in the United States? I could probably help you out with that. Catherine says, roleplay, as you say, gets your heart pumping, get excited for roleplays and stuff. It makes night easy and calm and very happy. Absolutely, yeah. It really is immersive. It gets you in and right there with the person. So yeah, I like it too. That's why I like to do it. Ooh, I had to crack my back. My back is a little stiff because I slept very weird because I slept in this last night. So that's probably why. Huh. Let's see. Oh, Yoshi. Okay, yeah. Headlamp sound logo. Okay, so you're talking about clown phobia. Yeah. Understandable. Like that is a very very legitimate phobia. So hopefully it wasn't what you thought it was. But you know, and good thing that clown epidemic or whatever was going on back in 2016 isn't a thing anymore. So yeah, beans crossed. Renee says lights were beautiful. There are these trees that have lights that light up and go along with the music. Oh yeah, they're MIDI trigger lights. Yeah, those are actually very easy to set up. All you got to do is just they have a little touch sensor and they go with the bass beats. So and you can even program them, like hardwire them from like the bass amp and the light, and every little trigger of every beat will go with what the music is. So it's pretty cool. Oh, hi, Asriel. How are you? Michael says, give me a hug. Okay, here you go, Michael. It's a New Year's hug for you. Yay. Okay. Upstate New York, West Side. Okay, so Chase, there's a couple of cons that I can recommend for you. The first one is Anthro Northeast. Okay? Sometimes it is nicknamed A&E, A-N-E, Anthro Northeast. That's out in Boston. I know that's kind of far, but it's definitely a little more local than other cons. And the second one is called Furrydelphia, and that is Furrydelphia is in Philadelphia, which makes sense. But that is also a bit of a drive, but it's not too far from, let's say, like MFF or Anthrocon. But yeah, those are the two that I would recommend. Anthro Northeast and Furrydelphia. Those are a little smaller as well, so you can enjoy and just relax, and hopefully it works for you. So look them up, Anthro Northeast and Furrydelphia. Let's see. Okay, Isaiah says I was going to say the same. Oh, well, yes. And okay, Journey. So you're in a program, gotcha. Does it work the same way with like regular semesters? Because yeah, the semesters that I had were, let's see, I went to community college for 2 years, so I had about I want to say like 5 to 6 semesters. Actually, that's not true. I went to more because I went to summer school as well. I get some credits done in summer school. So, Cameron says, "Are you scared of clowns?" I am not. As a matter of fact, I can watch like Twisted Metal and like I can watch Killer Clowns from Outer Space, whatever. Stephen King's It, whatever, and I've been to haunted houses before and stuff where there were clowns, and it's just like, oh hey, what's up? Yeah, you're a clown, I get it. So yeah, they don't really do anything for me. It's just kind of there, like, okay, well you're a clown, got it. um, excuse me. I do have a phobia of moths though. It's very strange. So I hope Zara's not watching right now, but yeah, because Zara is moth friend. But moth fursuiters are fine. Like they are adorable, but like actual moths, they just kind of give me the, I don't like that. Um, oh, Aquaman 2 was intense, says Renee. Okay. What did you think of Jason Momoa? He's honestly a fantastic actor. I remember him from Game of Thrones. Really cool, and I'm glad that he did what he did for Aquaman. Oh, okay. Oh, you were petrified. Oh, I'm sorry, Yoshi. Oh, so you were shining out the window too. So sorry, Archie. Hi, I didn't see you there. I don't blame you. Yeah, that is pretty terrifying. Yes, correct, Chase. A&E and Furrydelphia. You've heard of them. Thanks for the suggestions. Hope it won't be too hard to. I didn't mention it. You're very heavy with agoraphobia. Yeah, that's fair. Just do what's in your limits, Chase. You don't have to overdo yourself. If you're not comfortable, make sure someone's there for you. Have someone with you, or a group of friends with you, or family, or whatever, and they can help you. So definitely do not go alone. Um, oh, Fuzzy Green says, "Hi, I'm wearing a Sam and Colby shirt." Really? Oh, that's cool. XPLR represent. Nice. Yeah, Sam and Colby. I used to watch them a lot, like back in college. They're fantastic. Like honestly, one of the best like I guess urban explorer channels. I don't know if you want to call them that anymore because they did do that many years ago, and now it's kind of like they do like spooky videos now, but they're still really good creators. Journey says, also had a devastating loss where 24 hours before your 23rd birthday, your elementary school teacher passed away. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Aw. Um, yes, I'm sure you will make her proud indeed. Yes. Um, but yeah, I'm sorry to hear about your loss. I know that she's proud of you, and I know that you can still make her proud even to this day. That's very sweet of you to keep honoring her like that. Say fishy. Fishy. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Asriel. Here's hugs for you as well. Happy New Year. Um, okay. Renee says, third season of Sonic Prime is coming January 11th. Okay. You know, that's that interesting point, Renee. I am excited for the new Bluey season. Yes, the next Bluey season is coming out in like a week or two, something like that. But oh my gosh, I am so excited for Bluey. Technically, it's like the last part or the last collection of season 3, but we're gonna get it. Yay! More Bluey! Yay! Catherine says, also came around a Cyberpunk Trauma Team ASMR video. Really? That's awfully specific. Found it so cool. Part 1 and 2 was fairly small. And yeah, Ferris, excuse me, Fuzz. Part one and 2, so fairly small. Yeah. I love the ASMRs that like are very, very specific. Like they cater to a very specific audience, and it's like, hey, you want to see like Fallout, New Vegas style, whatever, and it's like this whole sophisticated thing, and then it becomes, well, here you go. So I've seen ones about like SCP as well. Oh, Keith says used to have a phobia of clowns when you were younger. Oh, that's fair. Yeah, it does happen with younger kids, especially because clowns, I guess, cater more towards like a younger audience, and that could be why. Oh, Uni. Hi, Uni. How are you? Good to see you. Hola. How you doing? Let's see. Fuzzy says, "Can I meet you this December? Can you DJ with me?" If you mean at a convention, Fuzzy, maybe. Are you gonna be at MFF or something this coming December? Oh, Michael says, "Afraid of heights in real life." That is fair. You know, I do have a little problem with heights as well. It's one of the more popular phobias out there. Definitely. Let's see. Chase says, "I would love to take mom with me if you do go. Just her though, likely because even though dad and nephew are very similar or very familiar with the fandom, the support of it, you'd feel uneasy." That is fair. Yeah, you don't want too many people there either. Like you don't want to overdo on the attendance, of people that are with you, because then it becomes kind of crazy. Yeah, me too, Keys. Oh, by the way, hi, Keys. How are you? I don't know if I said hi yet. Happy New Year to you. Happy Mew Year, I should say. And yes, Josh, you're more Bandit. Yes. And Mike, yeah, you're going to Anthrocon. I will see you there. Oh, thank you, King. Here's a hug for you as well. And Uni says, "How are you?" I am well, Uni. How are you doing? Hope you're having a great New Year's Day. I know I am, because I'm here spending it with you, all of you. Thank you for being here. Y'all are lovely, and I missed you all. Ooh, okay, Yoshi. Aquaman 2 in cinemas 3D was brilliant. Recommended. I might have to go see it. Mostly because I like Jason Momoa. He's a fantastic actor. I have not seen the first Aquaman, so I might have to do that. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna have to prepare. Maybe take someone with me. So, hey, any local friends out there want to go see Aquaman? I'd love to. Catherine says, "Can see some familiar users from Twitch. I think it's hard to tell, but know they're there." Yeah, there are some crossovers. And yeah, I'm sure they recognize you too, Catherine. Um, and by the way, thank you all to you all watching on Twitch as well. I try to Twitch stream like once or twice a week, give or take. I do appreciate you all being here and there. So if you all would like to see more from this kitty fox and enjoy some video games, feel free to click the link below that says "Boot Me." It takes you to my link tree, and it'll direct you to the Twitch stream, the Twitch channel. So enjoy yourself. Let's see, what is this? Oh, okay. Give me 1 second, everybody. I need to skip something. Gotta fix something. There we go. It said I had ads coming up. I'm glad it warns me at least. Like, YouTube was like, "Hey, we're gonna be playing some ads here in a minute," and I'm just like, "No, you're not." So I had to boot that. Yeah, Cat is right there. He is loafing. Hi, Loaf. Give a pet. Peta. Keys says, "Fortunately, need to leave now. Have a good night." Oh, bye. Bye, Keys. Have a nice new year. You too, Keys. Thanks for being here. Happy New Year to you as well. I appreciate you. Oh, Cameron's asking, "What kind of drinks did I have for New Year's?" Well, in the interest of keeping it PG, I'm just gonna say that I had some adult beverages. Um, I didn't. Okay, so I had enough to where I knew I should stop. Let's put it that way. And then, then I put my suit on. So Samson had a few drinks, adult beverages, and then he put his suit on, and then he just got silly. So yeah. And then the next thing I knew, I woke up um, the next morning, this morning, and I was still wearing my suit. So yeah. If you would like specifics, Cameron, I can give those to you. Oh, hi, Benjamin. How are you? It's good to see you. It says just popping in to say hi. Well, hi, Benjamin, and Happy New Year to you. I hope you've had a lovely holiday. Okay, cool, Journey. Thank you. I will have a look at it. Let's see. The images in it. When you get the chance on Fursuit Friday, can you see it when you get the chance on Fursuit Friday? Sure, yeah. And let's chat. Let's read chat soon. I'd love to, Journey. Yes, thank you for sending me a message so that I can remember. Oh, Renee, your dad did the polar plunge. Oh my gosh! And your mama's in Las Vegas, and we'll be back on Wednesday. Oh, cool. What did your dad think of the polar plunge? I've done a polar plunge one time, and it's very exhilarating. Like it is cold, but holy crap, it feels so good. Like because your body just immediately like warms up your core, and you're just like, ha, shock, and then it's just like, oh, and then it's nice. So that's just my experience anyway. Chase says, plus very sensitive, loud noises and crowds. Both are part of autism. Yeah, understandable. Hopefully, if I do go to those cons you suggested, be peaceful. Yeah. And sorry, Chase, your message got cut off there. Yeah, just take the precautions that you need. Know your limits, know your boundaries, and don't overdo yourself. That is probably the most important things. Drunk red marshmallow. Maybe just tipsy. Let's go with tipsy, Asriel. Yeah. I woke up this morning and my head hurt a little bit, but it wasn't too bad. You know? Cameron. Sparkling grape juice. I do. Yes, I do like that. You had that for New Year's last night. Absolutely, yeah. I had the same thing. I had some sparkling watermelon actually. It was watermelon flavored, but it was still sparkly. So, very good. Highly recommend it. Chalkley, do you have a New Year's resolution or a goal in mind for this year? Yes. So I was talking about at the beginning of the stream. I don't know if you heard, but I will repeat. Is the main goal of this year is to rest, to relax, to enjoy ourselves, and to just reflect on what is important and not to overdo ourselves in our physical health, our mental health, or our emotional health. All three are important pillars to keep and maintain and make sure that we don't burn out. Because nothing is worth burnout of the human. So, yeah, that is my ultimate goal for 2024 is to rest. Oh, Ghost, you have a fear of heights too? Some heights can stand, but others can't stand at all. When you look down, sometimes feel will fall and make me dizzy. Yeah, I feel that about roller coasters. I like roller coasters, but there's certain ones that they just hit me the wrong way. You know, like I can do heights all day long on roller coasters, but there's like very specific types of heights that I just don't like. Now, I think it's just the feeling of being out of control. You know what I mean? It's like maybe that's the case. So I feel you there. Fuzzy says, "Can I meet Hope Colley at MFF 24?" I'm not sure. Hope Colley. That sounds very familiar. Um, Hope Colley. I'll have to look them up because I feel like I've heard their name and seen them before. But maybe. Oh, Isaiah, you had apple cider. Oh, that's lovely. Um, yes. So someone asked about Twitch. I'm sorry, your name got cut off. I can't see who you are who's asking, but yes, my Twitch name is Samson underscore Kitty underscore Fox. So if you search that on Twitch or go to the link below, you will find me. I stream usually on Fridays and Tuesdays as well, or I try to anyway. So I'll be streaming there tomorrow, so you can follow me and we'll catch up there and we'll enjoy some gaming. Oh, Renee says, Dad said he went to the beach. It was La Hala Shores, and it was cold, but had a nice time. Well, good, good for him. Yeah, um, there's just something about cold beach waters and sand. Like, I've been to the beach once when it was like really cold, so um, honestly, it's a little different. It hits different than like your regular hot day at a beach type thing. So, yeah, I'm glad he had a good time. Um, let's see. Michael says, "Gonna lay on your belly as a pillow." Oh, well, it is very pillow-like, so I hope you enjoy it. It's a little squishy. So it does give nice and warmth. So I've had a lot of people lay on this belly. I've had a lot of people fall asleep on me too. So just a warning, I do come with a side effect. I may cause drowsiness, so you might fall asleep. Just a fair warning. Catherine, I'm just curious, when are you going to do more Doctor ASMR videos? I know it's good to rest. I was just wondering, suggesting that asking. That is totally valid. Thank you for the question, Catherine, and I do appreciate it. My next Doctor ASMR might be either at the end of this month or next month. See, what I do is I try to space them out as much as possible, because I don't want people to get bored of the same category of ASMR. Like, yeah, the doctor videos do get a lot of attention, and honestly see that. Like, you all seem to really love the Doctor ones. But at the same time, I want to explore other things, and I want to make sure that I don't do like one Doctor video and then another one the next week or maybe the week after that or something, and just, just like make sure it has enough time to like breathe. So you will definitely be seeing one early 2024. Let's put it that way. Let's see. A Johnson says, you hit waffle on Sunday. I'm not sure what that means, but waffles are very good. Oh, Yoshi says, like the scarf you're wearing, it looks like a tie. Yeah, I did tie it like a tie, only because this material is silk. I believe it's silk or satin, and it tends to slide on my fur, so I had to tie it because it was like, oh, it may slide off my shoulders. So, but yeah, well, thank you. It is one of my favorites. It's kind of a trademark scarf. You'll be back. Okay, King. We'll be here. Okay, Michael. We'll see you later. Happy New Year. Thanks for being here. Yeah, I'll probably be catching you on the next stream or Twitch or somewhere. Thanks for being here again. Uh, ooh. Don't operate heavy machinery with Samson around. Yes, no, I'm a hazard. I am an OSHA hazard. It's actually funny. I was at Wapapa this past year in October, and I found this little badge, like tag. So it's a tag with adhesive on the back, and you put it on your con badge, and it says may cause drowsiness. So I was like, hey, I need this. Because the amount of people who have fallen asleep on me while cuddling I've lost count. So, yeah. I'm kind of like Jigglypuff in that way. I might have to make a Pokesona where I'm just Jigglypuff, I just sing and they fall asleep. Renee says, Mama's talking. Wait. Oh, your mama's taking you to get a massage. Okay. Nervous because I never got that one, and you can get tense when someone touches you. Yeah. Um, there, I get that same way, Renee. It's not unusual. I, for one, am not a huge fan of massages. Like, if someone I know, like, rubs my shoulders, that's one thing, but, like, we're talking a full, like, back massage and, like, other stuff. It's just, it makes me tense up a little bit, and I just can't relax. So, I honestly feel that. Yeah. What I find that helps me is I'll do some breathing exercises or something like that, and it'll get me in a nice, calm state of mind, and just kind of disassociate from the moment, and we'll see what happens. So hopefully that works for you too. Okay, bye, Cameron. Happy New Year to you. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. What time is it? It is 8:30. We've been at this for about an hour. Wow, that hour just went. So, yeah. What timing do we have here? Elapsed time. Oh, looks like it. Okay, I see it there. It's like 59 some minutes. Okay, I'm doing good. We're doing good. This stream may or may not be as long as usual. It just depends on interest, and it also depends on how I'm feeling. Because I've had a long weekend. Let's put it that way. Like I had, let's see, 2 New Year's parties that I went to. One was 2 hours away from me, so that was a long drive. Got home around 5 in the morning, and then I had one yesterday, literally. And so I'm a little tired. I'm just a little shitty. So, and thank God I don't have to work tomorrow. So I may just take like the opportunity after the stream is over, just like go to bed. We'll see. But yeah, so it'll probably be the same amount of length. I don't know. We'll have to see. But you know what? It don't matter because we're here to relax and we're here to enjoy each other's company and to welcome in 2024 with grace. So, and again, I appreciate you all being here. Let's see. Chase says, "Oh man, I heard that thing about your belly. Really do want to make it a pillow." Oh, me too. I wonder what it's like to lay on this. I don't know. I can't know, unfortunately. Really does look like the kind you need. Seriously, that would be the best. Oh yeah. Yeah. I've heard good things. I've heard people say the same thing. So, yeah. Journey, you're gonna head out now. Okay. Hope we can chat in the video call soon. Really missed you a lot. Have a fun 2024. See you later. Bye, friend. You too, Journey. Thanks for being here. And thank you again for popping in and saying hello and being supportive as always. I really appreciate you. And I will be checking out your DM later. So thank you again. And yes, we shall chat very soon. Appreciate you. Happy New Year. Let's see. Renee says you're scared of taking your clothes off. Oh yeah, that's totally understandable too. Um, you could probably ask the masseuse, hey, is there a way that we can do massages where this happens? Like, just for comfort level. And I'm sure they can work with you, I'm sure that they could be very accommodating. Yoshi says, gonna go now. Happy New Year. See you later on the next love stream. Okay, Yoshi, bye. Thanks for being here, and Happy New Year to you. I appreciate you. Oh, hi, Shadow. How are you? How are you doing, Shadow? It's good to see you. Happy New Year to you, my dear brother. How's your holiday been? I hope you've had a good Christmas and New Year's. Well, thank you, Sauces. Hi, by the way. How are you doing, Sauces? Happy New Year to you. And thank you for being here as well. Chase says, if I do get a chance to meet you, your belly's pillow for the con. That's going to be a long pillow. That's going to be a long pillow journey here, It's like, yeah, just Chase is just like right here the whole time, just like walking around, head like this. And then I'm just like, yep, this is what we're doing. So we may need someone to push us around in like a gurney or something. I don't know. Yeah, I do enjoy a good bit of belly rubs as well. So, in fact, I got some this morning, so can't complain. Keeps riding up like this, like because the belt for the tail is like right here, so I have to keep this down, so it looks weird on camera. It's like if I slouch, it does that, and I gotta straighten the torso. Let's see. So, what happened? Yeah, so I had a couple of New Year's parties this weekend. It was fantastic. And next weekend, actually, no, sorry. Actually, yeah, it is this weekend. This Friday, I got a concert that I'm going to. And the next weekend, I'm going to be hanging out with some friends. Really enjoying this start to the new year as well. I'm enjoying what's already happening. Like, it already had a great, like, a fantastic start to the year. Like, I spent the time with friends yesterday, ringing in the new year. We toasted and we said cheers to a brand new year, and it's going to be even better than 2023. And that, honestly, I could not have asked for a better time. Like, I'm very grateful for the friends and the people that I know. I'm grateful for all of you as you're still continuing on this journey with me, and I really appreciate you all. So I have to say, 2024 is already started so well, and I want to say how grateful that I feel for it. So, and it's because of many of you and all of you that you're making it, as such. So I really appreciate you all. Oh, okay. Okay, Renee. Yeah, so little baby steps like that. Yeah. You can start with, paws, right? Here's paw for you. So bean massage, yes, and then shoulders. I'm the same way. Like I like shoulders. Like I like shoulders and a little bit of back, shoulder blades and stuff, but and I'm a simple fluff. I like stuff like that. So it doesn't have to be a full body shiatsu, It could just be like a, hey, shoulders are a little tense. Why not something like that? Oh, okay. So you had a great Christmas and New Year's was great with lots of jokes and laughs with your cousin's Shadow. Oh, nice. I'm happy for you. Were there dad jokes? That's my question. Were there a lot of dad jokes? I'm curious. I may have unleashed something here. Oh dear. Oh, A. Johnson says, breaking massive snowstorm potential across mid-Atlantic, Ohio Valley Northeast. Ooh, well, there it is. We're in for it. I've been saying it for months now. We're in for it. We're going to get a snowstorm like no other because the woolly bears have spoken. We are going to have a harsh winter. So here it comes, and it's here to stay until probably March. So might as well strap in. Tia says, that would be pretty hilarious. You wouldn't mind Would seriously make your belly a pillow. Anyone who tries to steal him, he's mine. Oh my gosh, yeah. You know, it is really cool when I get to see like some of you at conventions and other events and stuff. Like, for example, y'all are just you're one you're so wonderful. Like, even at the New Year's party that I went to the other day, um, the one that was 2 hours away from me, I saw somebody there who was like, "Hey, I see your stuff online, and I follow you and stuff." And I was like, "Oh my gosh, like, you guys are everywhere. Like, I really do appreciate you like saying hello. Like, it's great running into you at like Ohio meets cons and that type of thing." So, yeah, and I have to say it's such a joy being able to interact with you at those places. So, and don't worry, Chase, you can have me back after I'm shared. Um, let's see. Okay, Mike. When you come to Anthrocon, you can find Rain Blue Wolf and Jamage. Yeah, Jamage. I met Jamage once. He's pretty nice, or they're pretty nice. I'm not sure what their pronouns are, but you know. Catherine says, Samson, my Christmas isn't done yet. Got to extend due to some of your family being sick with COVID. Oh dear. I hope they feel better and can't go. Let's see. Couldn't go, so I had Christmas at home. It's sad. You was happy. You were happy to be safe. Yeah, I really hope that your family gets better. Like, COVID sucks. Okay, I've had it once. I don't think I've had it twice. Not that I know of. Like, according to tests, I have not had it more than once. But it was horrible. Like, I don't wish that upon anybody. So I really hope that your family recovers well, and hopefully they get their taste and smell back very soon afterwards. So, because it sucks to lose that stuff. Like, you don't realize how much you use it per day until it's gone, and it's just like, wow, this thing that I'm so used to is no longer there. So, yeah, here's hearts out to your family. Hope they feel better, and I hope you enjoy your extended Christmas. Chocolate says, I don't have a white Christmas this year, but it has been cold. Hopefully, you'll have some next year. Yeah, absolutely, Chocolate. We had a green Christmas. It was raining on Christmas, and then it got up to 60 degrees Fahrenheit on Christmas. Christmas Day, it was 60 degrees Fahrenheit here. I'm like, Ohio area, please make up your mind. We don't need this. Uh, let's see. Renee says, almost forgot. This weekend, you're taking your brother to see movies. We're seeing Migration. The Illumination film looks funny and cute. Okay. You love animal movies. Quack, quack, quack. Yeah, I heard about that one. You're going to have to let me know how it goes, because I heard good things about that. And I do love animal movies as well. I mean, if you couldn't tell with the Zootopia Fox here, which, by the way, was a gift. So that right there is the fennec fox that was the little toot toot baby, you know. So shout out to Blue Jackalope for that lovely Christmas gift. Thank you, Blue. Mike says, watch the ball drop around midnight and 12. Excuse me. Stayed up all night. Yeah, me too. We saw the ball drop, and we had a few drinks, and we went outside to watch people light off fireworks. So it was a good time. Well, we hope they were fireworks anyway. Shadow says New Year's ended with a friend of ours drinking a little too much. Oh dear. Aw. Well, I hope they feel better today. I hope their head doesn't hurt too much, because I've been there one time. Like, I've been to that point, Shadow, only once in my life, and I have to say, I never want to get to that point again, because it sucks. So, if I ever get to that point again in my life, somebody should be like, okay, you're never having adult beverages again. No. No, 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 no. So, yeah, shame on me if I ever have that happen again. But I hope your friend feels better. Chase says, kept watching the first plush come to life ASMR. Oh, yeah. And would seriously hope that's how you'll be when I hopefully get to see you. I'd love that. Oh, so you want me to be a plushie and just like, and then like, oh my gosh, you know, I'm coming to life. I could do that if you want. I think that'd be kind of cute. Okay, Isaiah, I did the same. Cool. Except going outside. Did you, do you mean fireworks, Isaiah? Um, King says, watch the ball drop around midnight and then went to sleep. That sounds like a good night right there. Like, that sounds like a decent night to just, I saw it, New Year, okay, we're in it now, going to sleep. Yeah. I think I fell asleep around 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning, um, after some good vibes with friends. And I was like, yeah, I'm done, checked out. I'm in my suit. I don't care. I'm going to go to sleep. And I was nice and comfortable in suit. So Renee says managed to stay up till midnight and then got too exhausted from work. Understandable, yeah. It always sucks too when you have to work like the day after or like the day of. So, for example, two of my friends who had the party last night that I went to, they had to work today, and I'm like, oh, that's insane. Like that sucks when you have to work on a holiday, but it also depends on the line of work. So shout out to you two for being troopers in the in the retail business. Catherine says, glad I'm part of this channel. Love all the sweet comments and prayers to me and my family. I know this year has been rough. I'm going to get through it strong and happy. Absolutely, Catherine. Yes. And, you know, love, prayers, and good vibes to you as well and your family. This year is going to be so much better. I can feel it as well. So, very kind of you to say. And we are happy that you're here as well. So, hugs to you, Catherine. Okay, good. Fireworks, yeah. Um, okay. A shadow, yeah. Me too. It just depends on the drinks, Like I don't like to go too heavy on like, shots or anything, but I like to go, I'll have a beer, I'll have some liquor or whatever, but I don't want to go too heavy. Cuz tummy ache after a while. The next day tummy ache. We don't like that. That's not good. Tummy ache not good. Ooh, pardon me one second. I got another ad roll coming up here. I'm gonna skip those ads, those dirty ads. There we go. That's better. Chase says that'd be amazing. Also, the part where you flapped your hands a bit. I can't help but think you look like a baby at that point. Like this. Like I was doing like, if I remember correctly, it was I had the big puffy paws on, and I was just like, ugh, something like that. You're saying I look like a cub kitty fox, like a kitten kit, I guess it would be. So because cat kitten fox kit, right? So yes. Renee says on this upcoming summer might try pickleball this year to play a new sport. Oh, cool! I heard really good things about pickleball. I've only tried it once and not very good at it, but I hear it's a very lovely sport. Isaiah says was actually going to say fireworks to not make this bad or anything. Yeah, that's fair. And Axo, hi Axo, says happy 2024. Well, happy 2024 to you as well, Axo. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. Hope you're having a lovely holiday. Oh, okay, Shadow. Yeah, stomach turn. Yep. Because you already know, like when you have too much, like your stomach is like the first to tell you, and then your stomach's like, okay, you need to slow down. And you're just like, yes, sir, I will slow down. Ooh. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Isaiah. Me too. I woke up this morning and my stomach was like, what did you do exactly? And I was like, I'll get you some water. And then my stomach's like, yeah, you should. You better had. um, Chase says, that was it. You literally look like Adorbs doing that. Oh, thanks. There's the little dangle pods for you. Yes. Um, okay. King says, Coyote, Fox, Bunny fursuit waiting in 2027 for that. Yeah, cool. Are those 3 fursuits, or is that a hybrid, King? Is it like a Coyote, Fox, and Bunny suit all together, or is it like 3 different fursuits? Oh, yeah, Mike, going to Pittsburgh this summer. I wonder why. Hint, hint, wink, wink. Keith says, hi, Sam, happy 2024. Happy 2024 to you too, Keith. How are you? Hope you're having a lovely holiday and new year. Thanks for being here. Um, Yes, I do, Axo. Yes, I know who I'm sorry, I know who Arrowheart ASMR is. As a matter of fact, I get a lot of my inspiration from Arrowheart. I would love to meet them someday and just be like, hey, you inspired me to make a lot of these videos. So, fun fact, Arrowheart did a Khajiit video, like a Khajiit from Skyrim. So I'm just like, hey, I could do something like that. That'd be kind of cool. Except their suit, their Khajiit suit is like legit. It looks like a Khajiit. It's like, holy crap, that's so awesome. But yes, I love Arrowheart. They are one of my biggest inspirations for ASMR. Yeah, me too, Shadow. I don't like it either. It's no bueno. Um, let's see. Yes, Catherine. Body gives off those signals. It's good to listen to your body when it needs attention. Absolutely. Especially when you're fursuiting. If you're feeling kind of woozy or lightheaded or you feel thirsty or whatever the case is, then it's important to stop and take a break. Because this is not a regular human, like, it's not a regular activity that the human body is used to. Like, let's be honest. It's like running a marathon or like really heavy dieting. It's not good for the human body long periods of time. Like it's an unusual thing for the human body to go through. So it's good to listen to your body. Yes, exactly. Um. Oh, okay, King. It's three fursuits by itself. Awesome. And hi, Donnie. How are you? Happy New Year to you, Donnie. Thanks for being here. And Sharuid, hello. Happy 2024 to you. Glad you're here as well. Appreciate the support. Renee says you should go as well. You need to get some sleep and get ready for the gym workout tomorrow morning. Wish me luck. Going to train for the race. Well, yeah. Good luck to you, Renee. Sounds like you already have a great start to your 2024. So have a great night. Thanks for being here and thanks for your support as always. And yeah, hope you have a wonderful sleep and good rest of your holiday. So I'll see ya. Thanks, Renee. Oh yeah, Mike. So beautiful city. I agree. Pittsburgh is a beautiful city. Pittsburgh definitely makes an entrance. Like whether you're coming in from the bridge side or the tunnel side, it makes a huge entrance, and I love it. Like it is a beautiful, beautiful city. Love it. And happy New Year to you, Sharud, as well. And Donnie says, "Let me boop the snoot." Okay, here, here's a snoot for you. Yay! I felt it through the screen. And we have companion cube because it's friend. We love friend. Mm. Okay, let's see. A. Johnson says it is 29 degrees Fahrenheit in Charlotte. Oh, really? Okay. I'll have to text my brother because he lives down in North Carolina, so I'll have to see how cold it is for where he is. Oh, King, you found somebody to make a goat fursuit, long ears for you in 2027. Cool. So, like, the goat ears that, like, go all the way down here? Because I have a friend of mine, their ears go, like, I think, like, shoulder length, if I remember correctly. And they're also a goat, so, yeah. Uh, Chase says, I know that part where you show your belly was definitely a favorite bit of that plush vid. Just want to hug it, cuddle it, and give it all kinds of loves. Well, thank you. Yeah, that was a kind of a toss up in that video. I was like, is this too much? Like, is this a little too much for YouTube? Do I need to be careful with, like, you know, flagging and that kind of thing? But somehow it did not get age restricted, which I only say that because it's not NSFW. Like that particular type of stuff, like belly content, or it's not unsafe for work. It's just it's weird at what YouTube considers to be not safe for work and age restricted. Like some of you may know, one of my videos got age restricted, which was the welcome home video from last year. Well, I guess it'd be wow. Is that really 2 years ago already? Oh my gosh. Oh, it probably is. Wow, 2 years ago. Anyway, excuse me. And I even appealed it, and they said, yeah, this is still age restricted. I was like, why? And it's like, because of explicit content. I'm like, there's no explicit content in the video. What are you talking about? And they never specified exactly what it was that set off the age restriction. So, yeah, that's what I mean with, like, stuff like that. Like, particular elements in a video like that, I got to be careful with what I do because you never know what YouTube's not gonna like. So yeah, it is what it is. Keith says, doing okay, just hoping 2024 is better. 2023 was just not my year. Aw. Well, I certainly hope it is, Keith. And I hope that 2024 is even better than you expected. 2023, what had its ups and downs as well for me, but usually when we go into a new year with a new attitude and positive outlook, then it's going to end up even greater than we expected. So I'm hoping for you as well, Keith. Stay strong, and you will get through this. 2024 will be even better. Donnie is from West Virginia. Well, hello. And to the Appalachians, I salute you. West Virginia is a beautiful state, especially to drive through, because I love the Appalachian Mountains. Shadow says, wolf hugs for the cutest kitty fox. Aw, well, here's kitty fox hugs for the wolf. Happy New Year, Shadow. Axo says, what is my favorite dream car? Well, Axo, my dream car is actually a Mini Cooper Countryman. That may sound a little weird, but I would love it to be a Countryman, and I would love it to be stick shift, so 4 or 5 speed, and a convertible. That is my dream car, and I would love to have a Union Jack on the mirrors. Yeah, so that's my dream car. Maybe painted black, maybe color black or green, something like that. Something that looks really good with the British flag, you know. Yeah, I don't either, Donnie. It's very strange. YouTube, I did get a copyright, not a strike, but I got a copyright claim on something in my video one time. And it was actually me like singing a part of like a song or something, and it was like, yeah, you got a copyright claim on this, and I'm just like, no, and then like the next day it was gone. I didn't even have to like do anything like appeal. It was like, was it really that moment in the video where they thought it was an actual song? It was just me singing, so very weird. Oh, King, you're from New Jersey, awesome. I actually met a very nice New Jersey floof at MFF, and they were very kind. Thank you, Donnie. I appreciate it. Here's a hug for you. Wolf barks, wags tail, and hugs. Hugs back to you, Donnie. Thank you for that. Keith says, been to West Virginia, but mostly the northeast part, the little panhandle. Oh yeah, you're in the okay. I think that's the part that connects to. I'm trying to picture in my mind. Let's see. It's like between Ohio and Pennsylvania, I think. I gotta look at a map again. I'm not good at geography. I'm better at geology. No. Geology rocks. Sorry, I had to. Let's see. It is 8. What time is it? 8:50. 8:53. Okay, I was like, oh, I can't see. So, yeah, doing good. We've been live for about an hour and a half coming up. Let's see. Shadow says hugs and wags are the best. Absolutely, especially in that order. Chase says, you really do hope that 2024 will be the year where you finally be able to go to a FurCon. Of course, I do want to fight your agoraphobia, understandable, and hopefully you can make loads of new friends. I'm sure you will, Chase, yeah. Like I said, all it takes is that first step sometimes, and you will find plenty of people to enjoy the company of. You'll make some new friends, and they will make you feel welcome. Especially if you let people know that it's your first FurryCon. As a matter of fact, that brings up a great point. So, Chase, listen up, and this is for any of you as well who have never been to a convention before. If you go to a convention, and that is a regular convention in the US, Canada, or the UK, or wherever you're from, go to the panel that's usually right after opening ceremonies. So, traditionally at conventions, at furry conventions, you have opening ceremonies on the first day or the second day. It's usually around 10 o'clock in the morning, and then right after that is a panel called So This Is Your First FurryCon, or Your First FurryCon. So it's a panel called Your First Furry Con. Go to that panel. You will learn everything you need to know about furry conventions and that particular furry convention that you're attending. They will help you, they'll provide you with information, they'll provide you with support, they will give you what you need, like a little packet or a map or something like that, and they will point you to the correct service places. Like if you have a disability, they can point you to that area and get you some help that you need, or they can just like give you information like, hey, here's proper etiquette, proper conduct, here's what is expected, here's what's not expected, and so on and so forth. So I highly recommend when you go to your first FurryCon, go to a panel called "So This Is Your First FurryCon," and you can go from there, and it'll be great. Um, Umbrell says, "Hi, Umbrell." Says, "Been to Mexico, lots of doggos." Oh, really? Puppies? Yeah. Um, I know that there's a pretty good dog population down there, so I just want to pet them all. Just give them all pets because they're good boys. Okay. Keith says, "Not that part of West Virginia. One that connects to Maryland, Virginia." Oh, okay, okay. So that panhandle. Gotcha. A Johnson, you like the North Carolina mountains? Well, that's cool. Yeah, I do. I do too. Like Blue Ridge Mountain, one of my favorite mountain ranges in the entire world. I love that mountain range. Um. Oh, Donnie says you're a bisexual furry. Sometimes I feel like I'm the only one. Donnie, I can assure you that there are plenty in this fandom. They sometimes you can find groups on like Fur Affinity and Telegram and Twitter and other places that they cater to that particular identity. So, hey, it's okay to think that way because it helps you to realize that there are more just like you. So, hope that helps. There are plenty out there just like you, and you're not alone. Oh, well, thank you, Shadow. Yes. Yeah, I like to make your tail wag. It makes a thumpy, and I like the thumpy sound. Thumpy wolf tails make me happy. And yes, we do love the wolves, indeed, Donnie. Chase says that exists. I didn't even get informed about that, but where has this been all my life? Well, the good news is, Chase, whichever convention you decide to go to, there will be a panel just like that. You can go and you can enjoy yourself and you can get as much information as you need. Usually, the panel that's called Your First FurryCon, that is run either by the chairman of the convention, who's the person who oversees all operations, or usually the PR person, like the person relations person, their con staff, basically the upper con staff that handles like most of the attendees and like the events and that kind of thing. They will be there to help because that's why they're there. Staff is there to help you and make sure you have a good time. And even if you're feeling maybe just a little, alone or you feel like you don't know what to do, you can always go to staff or a volunteer and you can let them know what's going on and they can help you. Staff cares. I know that I'm going to bring this up, but a lot of times furry convention staff, they get a bad rap. And that's only because there's some bad apples or rotten eggs that will spoil the bunch. And that is unfortunate. Like, there have been staff members who have been, like, who've gotten in serious trouble. There have been staff members who they take their job a little too seriously and they tend to kill the vibe. There are staff members who are a little too overbearing or a little too controlling, and that does happen. But I can assure you that most of the staff that you see at furry conventions are there to help, and they're there for you and your fun and making sure that you have a great time. So, no disrespect to con staff, especially ones of larger conventions, because holy crap, that's a lot to handle. But yeah, we do appreciate you, staff. Thank you. If you're a staff member at a con, thank you for being staff. Thank you for your dedication. And to the ones who are the bad apples, maybe something different. So, yeah, I salute you. Yes, we love wolves. I agree. I would love to have a pet wolf. Like, excuse me. If I were ever in a position where I could domesticate a wild animal, it would probably be a wolf. I would love to own a wolf. That would be amazing. Dodge Fang, hi. How are you doing? Happy New Year to you, and welcome. Glad you're here. How has your holiday been? I appreciate your support and you being here. Aw, Donnie, you missed your brother. He moved to Tennessee a year ago. Hey, I miss my brother too. So, shout out to you, brother, if you're watching. You probably are not, but because he doesn't really get down with the whole furry thing, but and that's cool. My brother moved to North Carolina about 8 months ago. So, miss you, bro. This is for you. Happy New Year if you're listening or watching. So I definitely feel you, Donnie. I do miss my brother as well. Hope you get to still see your brother occasionally. Yes, Wolves rule, 100%. And Sherwood, you grew up in Maryland. Oh, cool. Were you in like the Baltimore area, or were you more like towards the Washington D.C. area? the I've been through there. I've been through that particular part, the D.C. area, a couple times. In fact, the last time was last summer, I believe. I went out and I visited a friend, and it was a great time. We had a wonderful time there. We went to the city, and yeah, I really enjoyed it. So, would love to go back. Oh, Donnie, you got to meet Fluke. Cool. Didn't get any pictures since I was in a hurry that day. Love to see him again. Yeah, Fluke is adorable. I believe I met Fluke once. Like, same thing as you. Didn't get any pictures, but yeah, Fluke is like super cool, super chill, very cute indeed. So, yeah, I love meeting furs that I tend to look up to, and then they turn out to be like really really sweet. And yeah, Fluke is just one of those beans. He just loves to be sweet. Hmm. Yeah, Donnie, me too. That is a really good. It's a good wish to have. Excuse me. Unfortunately, that won't happen in this life, but we can do our best to be the antithesis of that, and we can bring good and love and support to those who need it. King says, not only one that a New Jersey furry, two of my friends that furry are furries in New Jersey. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I know that Jersey has a pretty good furry population. Um, a couple friends of mine took a trip out there from Ohio to New Jersey a couple months back, and they went to a fur bowl, and they said it was pretty packed. So, yeah, I do enjoy meeting furs from out of state. It's really cool getting to connect with them, especially out of country. Like, holy crap, you're a furry and you're from the UK or you're from, wherever, and you're just like, ha, nice to meet you. So, um, let's see. Oh, Sharud, you visited Nigeria when you were a kid. How was that? Is that something to remember? I would love to go to um, countries like Nigeria and like countries in Europe, countries in Asia. I would love to go and just travel those. Those sound like a lot of fun. Oh, hi Panda, and Happy New Year to you as well. Thanks for being here. How has your holiday been, and how is the start of 2024 for you? I hope it's going well. Hmm. Chase says, actually did make up a list of fursuits I want to meet, and hug so much you're one of them. Aw, thank you. And even though a few fursuit crushes always wanted to meet and hug too, well, well, I'm sure that they would love to meet you as well, Chase. I know I would love to. Yeah, if you're there and they're there and you let them know that you've always wanted to meet them, that's gonna make their day. Trust me. Like I've heard it from a number of you who I've gotten to meet over the last couple of years, and it's always, never fails to warm my heart when I hear that you wanted to meet, and it just makes me really happy. So I appreciate you all. Oh, okay. A Johnson says, "Journey to the center of Marvel Cave at Silver Dollar City." Is that an attraction in North Carolina? A Johnson, you're the only Philly fur Shadow. I don't know. I know one other Philly fur. Not in this chat currently. Actually, I take that back. I know a couple of them. A couple of them are blanking my name, like blanking names in my head right now. But yeah, I can assure you, Shadow, you're not the only one. You can find Telegram groups if you search up Philadelphia furries or Philly furs, or even Google it, like Telegram. Then you'll be able to find some groups. Even on Discord, like there's Discord groups for like servers for furries as well in your particular area. Who do we have? Oh, sorry about that. I was reading like the chat was going like this, then it stopped for a second. Um, Donnie says the first furries I met were Spectre and Sabercoon. Oh, really? Oh. Well, if it's the same Spectre we're talking about, Donnie, then rest in peace, Spectre. Love him to death and always will. So, I've never met Sabercoon, but Saber comes a lot on stream. So, yes, it's really warms my heart when I hear that. Thank you for mentioning Spectre as well because we miss him terribly. Dante, hi Dante, says hi and happy New Year to you, Dante. I wonder, Dante, are you the same one that I'm thinking of? Because this may be another. I don't know. I've met a lot of Dantes in my life, so if it's Bird Dante, I just saw you. But if it's a different Dante, then hi, good to see you and happy New Year. Oh, Mike, I hope you got some sleep because that's very late. Yes. Yeah. Okay, A Johnson. Sounds like a lot of fun. Um, what is it? Silver Dollar City? That sounds like fun. Um, Makes me think of collecting items like collecting silver dollars and coins. Ooh woo. Oh, Isaiah, you're probably the only Cali for you. Oh, you definitely are not. I can assure you because you have further confusion out there, sometimes called FC, out in California. And trust me when I say you're not the only California fur. Because one thing, California has most of the U.S. population in that one state, and two, um, I'm willing to bet that most, if not a good chunk of furry population in the U.S. is probably in California. So same thing. If you Google like Telegram groups for California for furries, you might find one. You might find some on Discord, Twitter groups, meetup groups, other types. So I can assure you, you're not the only one. Um, Donnie says, "Have you heard of the Mandela effect?" It's when people think something happened but it didn't. Yes, Donnie, I have as well. Um, Great example of the Mandela effect. Berenstain Bears. If any of you remember that show from the '90s, Berenstain Bears, is it Berenstein, like Stein or Stain? Berenstain Bears. Think about it. Let's see. Chase says would be really epic. Even the chibi beans. You even made chibi beans arts for them as well. Oh, really? And which you know, I want to give him. I don't meet him at a con, or if you meet him at a con, gotcha. Um, they probably would go crazy. Yes, that's so kind of you, Chase, to be giving art to people that you made. I'm sure that they would love that. I know that whenever someone makes art of my character, I go over the moon. I'm just so happy. So yeah, especially the ones you gave me, Chase. Thank you for the drawings again. Yeah, me too, Panda. Absolutely. I can't believe it's been more than 4 months already, and holy crap! Like, yeah, it still hits me even to this day. Like, I can't believe he's gone, but we love him still. Um. Okay, Isaiah. So Fluke, yeah, Fluke does live in California. Um, a friend of mine also lives in California. I'm gonna uh, send him a shout out here. Zarafa Giraffe. He's a purple giraffe. He's a good friend. Very sweet, always kind, and he also lives in California. So shout out to you, Zarafa, if you're watching. Hi, Cosmo. How are you? Happy New Year to you. Says, I feel like I'm the only text furry, or well, can't really express myself as a furry yet because mom. Oh, understandable. Yeah, well, I can also assure you, you're not the only Texas furry because I know four Texas furries. So, yeah, like personally, know four Texas furries, and um, if you the fact that you have Texas Furry Fiesta there in Dallas, like you got a pretty big con there. So, absolutely. Um, let's see. And good point about parents. Cosmo, yeah. I also kind of struggled with being a furry in the presence of my parents. It was a little awkward. It still can be at times. The best thing you can do in that situation is just wait it out. Like, wait until you're an adult. Wait till you can get more independent and get out on your own and like really experience life for yourself. Um, Unfortunately, you can't change somebody's mind. If they're going to be abrasive to something that you enjoy, then the best thing you can do is just hold it back and keep it to yourself. And even though you really want to share it, it's like I don't, it's not going to go over well. But yeah, I hope that that situation gets better. But maybe it comes to a point where you can talk to them about it and be like, hey, this is actually really important to me, and I would like to show it to you. So maybe that'll be the case. Let's see. Donnie, what would you do if you met Shadow? Well, I would give him a big hug and I would tell him how much he means to me because I have met I met Shadow about 12 years ago. We've been talking for a long time, Donnie. Like Shadow and I go way back. Like he probably remembers my really old cringy profile pictures on YouTube and Skype and other places. Like, holy crap, yeah, we go back a long time. So I would be very happy. I'd give him a hug. I'd um, say how much he means to me, and I would just say, keep being you, Shadow. So here's to you, Shadow. Um, oh, okay. Mike says, would like to give some Anthrocon some money for charity, and who's in charge of it, Uncle Kage or Alkali? Um, Uncle Kage could definitely direct you to the right person to do the charity. I don't know if Alkali is head of charity events or head of charity in general at Anthrocon. I don't want to make that bet. I'm not entirely sure. I just know that Alkali does a lot to support the charity, like with shows and things like that. So, yeah, I think Alkali or Kage both would be a really good resource. Oh, excuse me. Yes. King says, still miss Spectre and Miss Dingo. Yes, absolutely. Both shout out to Spectre and Mist. We miss you. Didn't know Lemonade Coyote, Marco T Rat, and Dog Bomb, and Jay Badger. Yes. Yes. To all those we lost over the past few years, we love you and we miss you, and we will never forget you. I do want to throw in another name, Haiku Panther. He's gone from us as of I think the past. I can't remember exactly what month it was, but Haiku was another one that we lost. He was. I never got to meet him. I would have loved to, but he was really sweet. He's been in the fandom probably longer than I've been alive. So yeah. Here's a shout out to Haiku. We miss you. Uh, let's see. Donnie says, "What was my childhood cartoon?" You mean if you mean my favorite childhood cartoon? Um, Man, that's a good one. Probably it's got to be Peanuts. I love Charlie Brown, still do. I love Snoopy, so I have to say I think Peanuts was my favorite cartoon growing up. Shadow says, just like a friend who sadly passed away back in August of 22, I still miss him every day. Best friend Ruby Dog. Aw, and to Ruby Dog, we miss you as well. Um, Chase says, thanks for that. Really do enjoy, or really try my hardest to impress anyone I care about. Also, what did you think of your OC one, Nexus, I showed you? I thought it was fantastic. Yeah. There was a concept before I showed you this. Wait, there was a concept before I showed his finish. Okay, yeah, I thought Nexus was really good. I thought you put a lot of heart into it. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing more on that. Let's see. Cosmo says, I mean, I think I won't say that I'm a furry to mom because oh, okay, gotcha. Understand. So cultural differences basically is what you're saying. Gotcha. Yeah, it is interesting too. I know that certain cultures, like around the world, um, look down upon the furry fandom as well as being problematic, and it depends on your family dynamic. It starts at home, which pretty much it can speak to all of us. Like depending on how we were raised, like it has different meanings in different places. So culture does definitely play a role in that. So Um, let's see. King says, other friend that I lost in 2021, Miss Dingo. Still miss him every day. Ripped Miss Dingo. Yes, ripped to missed. We miss him. Um, wow, yeah. It just goes to show that every single day we should not take it for granted. We should not take life for granted because it can happen to any of us at any time. So let's remember memento mori and carpe diem. Donnie, I would do the same to Saber or Yoshi if I saw them. I would give them a big hug and say thank you for supporting me, and I would, yeah, just be in that moment with them. You know, give them sincere appreciation and like just I would absolutely just love to meet you guys. Like Yoshi, Saber, Donnie, you, King, any of you guys. Like any of you who I get to meet someday is gonna be probably the biggest highlight of the con, if not life, like in general. Just yeah, I love meeting you guys. You have no idea. Okay, Ed Johnson, have a great night and happy New Year to you. And here's Boops back for you. Thanks for being here. Well, I'm glad, Shadow. I'm glad you found those endearing. Yes, um, definitely past due, Shadow, for uh, being for meeting you because yeah, I really need to. I need to make it a point to meet you because it's been way too long, and I think we're about due. I need to give you a hug. Excuse me. Keith says, same story with family. I've been raised in an environment where the backgrounds and ways of life are opposite of the furry fandom. Yeah, the great news about the furry fandom is it's, more or less a hobby, less than a lifestyle. Like some people, we've talked about this before. Some people make it into a lifestyle and you don't have to. Like I've said it before, the fandom is what you make it. Like it blows my mind sometimes that people like they make it into a bigger deal than it needs to be. Like they think it's cultic or they think it's like problematic in the sense that you're how do I say this? You're you're it's almost like you're renouncing parts of life like in order to or like beliefs or something like that in order to be a furry, which is not the case. Like literally all we're doing is just being funny animals. That's it. Like we're we're living in a fantasy. We're role playing fantasy of being funny animals, like that we create in our minds. Like we're creating universes in our minds of these funny animals, and that's really all it is. It's like you know, we don't need to be too concerned about it, like being like taking us. It's not a cult. It's not anything like that. It's just it's a hobby, you know, and you find others who like this hobby too. It's like being a sports nerd. You dress up in your jersey, you go to games, i.e., conventions, you collect stuff, you participate sometimes weekly in this ritual that you do with sports. So, what's the difference? You know? Um, let's see. Yes, and to Dog Bomb. Yes, Mike, thank you. And rest in peace to Dog Bomb as well. We miss you. Chase says next is supposed to be your persona, but he feels more like your son. Okay, so I sense some lore, Chase. Sounds interesting to me. Yeah, King. Yes, Tim McCormick, aka Lemonade Coyote. His birthday will be coming up. Yes, he'll be in his 30s, which is very young. Even after all these years, still very young. Yes, but the thing about Lemonade is he is remembered for being a hero. Like he was doing his job as I think he was an EMT or a paramedic, one of the two, or both. And yeah, he passed on the job, which um, gives us all a great memory of him. You know. Oh, Donnie says, "Hey Arnold was heartwarming. Yes, it was, and creative with a great mix of comedy. Yeah, I agree. Hey Arnold, The Weekenders, those types of shows. Like I really enjoyed those too. Those were good shows. Ah, makes me miss my youth. Cosmo says, I fear I might get judged by mom, get overwhelmed because the tone she speaks to me when she's irritated. Um, I think it's irradiated. No, irritated. I'm dumb. uh, it makes you cry. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. It is, like I said, it is hard um, to bring it out to family, especially to those who don't understand right away. And parents, like, they know you too well. Parents know you to the point where they know how to get you in a certain state of mind. Like, my mom does it too. Like, my mom has ways that she talks to me that makes me feel a certain way sometimes. And it's like, well, she is my mother, so she would know. But, yeah, so Cosmo, what I would say is, keep it as close to you as possible. Try not to bring it up in front of your family if you can help it. And eventually you'll get to a point in your life where you can do whatever you please. So, my encouragement to you, if you can have that conversation with your mom or dad or whoever or family at some point, then that's great. But you don't want to force it if that is the case. Shadow says, waiting for the day because if I ever find out you're in Philadelphia, I'm going to be like, get your Kitty Fox butt up here. I would love to, Shadow, yes. As a matter of fact, I almost went to Philly last year. It was an unfortunate situation. Well, wait a minute. No, I think it was the year before. It was 2022, actually. Um, so I was supposed to go to one thing, ended up not going there, and it was in Philly because of a family obligation. So yeah, I was almost in Philly like about a year and 2 months ago. Keith says it's the beliefs and whatnot, and how some of the family members believe that we live in a fantasy to the point where we don't have a clue about real life and have jobs and pay to live. Yeah, that's the thing, Keith. Is like there may be some people who will take this too far. Like I've seen some cases where some people, which is very rare by the way, some cases where people will take furry fandom to extremes, like trying to be their literal persona, and it doesn't work that way, right? But I'd like to think that many of us who are in the fandom are pretty. We understand what reality is and what fantasy is. We understand the difference between virtual and real. We understand the difference between like responsibility and fantasy and play. Like we understand the difference and we know where to balance it. So I agree. You're absolutely right. We have capable of rational thought. We have capability of rational thought, and that's all they need to know. Chase says, wasn't really any lore planned. He just feels like my son, trying to make him my persona at best. Yeah, that's okay too. In all honesty, Chase, you're not too far off because, in a weird way, your persona does kind of feel like your child because like you kind of gave birth to them, right? In a weird like metaphorical way. You made them, you created them, you had a way of like conceiving the idea of this character. So I understand what you mean when you say it feels like your son because I at times feel like Samson is my child. Like, yeah, you're absolutely right. Speaking of which, I saw someone comment, "Where's Sammy Jr.?" Sammy Jr. is in the bedroom taking a nap. Um, Donnie says, "I wish that we furries didn't get so much hate. We're not all that bad. It's just bad apples in the bunch." Yes, absolutely. And if you look deeper, generally nice people. Absolutely, yes. But unfortunately, you're gonna find that with any group. Like any group out there, doesn't matter who it is. Could be a nerd group, an anime group, could be sports, like I mentioned. There's always people who are gonna spoil it, and those are the ones that the media and critics and those types look at. They're gonna be like, "Oh, this is a representation." It's like, no, it's not. Let's step back. So, yeah, all we got to do is just keep pushing to be better and keep pushing to show that we are a fandom that loves to be funny animals and we love to love people and accept those around us. So hopefully that can be seen in the long run. Let's see. Chat's going like crazy. Wow, sorry. So I'm looking at the chat. It's like kind of so my apologies. Let's see. Spider. Hi, how are you? It's good to see you. And you say, I don't chat a lot on this platform, but I want to say I appreciate you and all that you do. Well, thank you, Spider. I really appreciate that. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Well, I hope you're having a happy new year, and I really appreciate your supportive comment and your support in general. Um, I hope that 2024 is even better than you can imagine. So here's to you, Spider. Thank you for being here, and thank you for your kind words. Um, yeah, excuse me. I had to chuckle at that. Yeah, Shadow. You bring up a point about like drinking from dog bowls and that type of thing. Okay, so that I'm not gonna be judgmental. I'm like, throw a rock at me if I'm the first person to say anything about this. But yeah, uh, I have no platform on this particular subject, Shadow. But um, I will say I stand by my original words that the furry fandom is what you make it. And if that's what makes it for you, then okay, fine. You're not hurting anybody. Um, but at the same time, like those are going back to what Chase said, not Chase. Who talked about it? I'm blanking. But anyway, talking about extremes and that type of thing. Uh, there's always going to be somebody that's going to do something unusual in the furry fandom. And like I said, those are the people that other people are going to look at and go, "Oh, that's weird," and we should shun that or whatever the case is. And you're just like, "No, that's not the majority of the furry fandom. That's like one case out of millions, right? So literal millions. So you got to be careful with how you measure that. Statistically speaking." Oh, Donnie's going to sleep. Okay, bye, Donnie. Thanks for being here, and Happy New Year to you. Have a happy 2024, and thank you for your support, as always. Let's see. Oh, hi, Saber. Welcome back. Says, didn't say too much about New Year's, but it was alright. Well, good. I'm glad. Um, hope you're enjoying yourself. Um, and I hope you enjoyed your holidays. Like I hope Saber, I hope that you enjoyed Christmas and New Year's together. Aw, hi Skylar, how are you? Happy New Year. No problem, and Happy New Year to you as well. Um, I've been doing very well. Hope you've been doing well too, and I wish you the best year as well. I hope your 2024 has had a great start so far, and I hope that um, we all can go into this new year and accept it with grace and love, and we can enjoy it to the fullest. So something tells me it's going to be the best year so far. So I'm really excited for it. And thank you for your kind words. I appreciate it. Uh, let's see. King says the day that Lemonade Coyote passed, um, they should prevent of what happened to him and Cody Medley. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure after that day, there were some protocols put in place for um, first responder teams, and I hope that they honor Tim McCormick, rightfully so, in that way. So here's to our first responders. Shout out to all of them for keeping us safe every year, every single day, and every minute. Um, a lot of us would not be here if not for you. So, excuse me, coughs. I think I got some fur. I like coughed in some fur or something because I'm a little right now. Shadow says if I ever get a fursuit of Shadow, he'll be the no nonsense, prideful type, but all will melt instantly when he's called a good boy. Well, you are a good boy, Shadow, so you don't have to worry about that. You're automatically a good boy. Yes. Yeah, absolutely, Skylar. No problem. I appreciate your wishes as well. It's very kind of you. Yes, Mike is. Yeah, the Anthrocon theme is Anthrocoaster. I'm excited for that. Probably my favorite theme so far has been Anthropolis, which was this past year, 2023. It's kind of like a Zootopia vibe, and I really enjoyed that. So, yeah, here's to Anthrocoaster. Whew, I'm gonna get a little stretchy. Hold on, I'm gonna set. Woo! Stretch the paws out. There you go. For all you paw lovers out there, there's one. There's two. Alright, I'm gonna get a little more comfortable. Because it's New Year's, who cares? We're here, we're vibing, we're having a good time, you know? Calling Shadow a good boy. Yes, Shadow is a very good boy. Um, yes. Don't call. Oh, and Saber. Yeah, don't call me a good boy because it makes me blush. Well, Saber, you are a good boy, so it looks like you're blushing already. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate it. But you all are cuter than I am. Way cuter. Shadow, you're a very good boy. Okay, there's no denying it. Thank you for the snugs, Azriel. I appreciate it. Oh wow, it's 9:30. Woo! Time is flying. Mm. Ah. Well, let's see. Let's think about this for a second. It is 9:30. I'll tell you what. Going back on my earlier comment, um, talking about New Year's and that type of thing, and this being more of a low key stream, um, I'm gonna say at this point, if any of you have any further questions or comments or anything like that, feel free to shout them out because I think at this point, Samson is running out of gas. Yeah, it is. It's been 2 hours. I'd say that's pretty sufficient. It's not like our normal 3 hour plus stream, so and I don't really have any guests. So if you have anything you'd like to say or any questions or anything like that, feel free to shout them out because we will be ending this stream very soon. But never fear, we will be on Twitch tomorrow. Tomorrow around the same time, 7:30 p.m. Over on my Twitch channel. You can find it in the link in the description that says Linktree, or you can go to twitch.tv/Samson underscore kitty underscore fox, and you can watch me there. We'll be streaming there tomorrow night. We'll be playing some. I'm not sure what we'll be playing tomorrow, but yeah, I'll be there and I'll be streaming there tomorrow. So I'm excited. But for now, if there's anything you want to say, any continuation of things you want to mention, then feel free to say them, shout them out, because we will be ending this very soon. Saber, bean paws, yes. And King says, Lemonade, excuse me, Lemonade Coyote, and Cody Medley died in weekend ambulance crash into two cars that was parking, and drunk driver came and took 3 lives. Yeah, that was tragedy. I remember hearing about that, and I think I was still in high school at the time actually, and I was like, oh my gosh, you're kidding me. Yeah, it was awful news, but we still remember them every single day. Yes, Shadow, I have a very long tail. We have tail right here. Tail is long and tail is waggy. So yes, tail is soft. We'll cuddle the tail too. How about that? Yay. All right. Excuse me. Jay says, I want to cuddle up with you in that position so badly. Favorite way to cuddle is just laying on up top of first suitor's belly and have them rub mine. Legit in heaven. Aw. Well, I mean, this right here definitely has every right to be cuddled and rubbed. So, yeah, that would be lovely. Isaiah says, when you say that I'm cute all the time, it just makes me blush. Well, you are cute, Isaiah. In fact, all of you are. Every single one except for me. No, you, Azriel, okay? You are the cuter one. I am just here. I'm just Kitty Fox, okay? I don't know what this whole cute Kitty Fox stuff is about, but it ain't me. And yes, Mike, there will be new ASMR in 2024. Mark my woods. Mark my woofs. There we go. Saber says, what do you think about hot chocolate? Definitely one of my favorite winter drinks. I do like hot chocolate and coffee together. Spider says, what is something you hope to do more of or do for the first time ever this year? Well, I hope to rest a little bit more, Spider. I hope to have more rest this year, and I hope to spend some more time with family and friends. That is two of my major goals this year. And also write more. I want to write some more. Has anyone ever wondered what a day in the life of Samson is like? Well, Tony, I could take you through it if you really want to know. It's not that extravagant. I'll circle back to that one. Shadow says, tail is really long. Your tail is really long. Well, I'd love to see it sometime. Keith says, would love to have that tail wrapped around me while being cuddled. So something like this. To just cuddle, like, have it nice and secure around you like this. Like, here, this is my tail, and this is your new blanket. Oh, yay, belly rubs. Thank you, Asriel. Thank you, Mike. Yes, very soft like pillow, yes. I am fleshy like pillow. I'm like a giant squishmallow. Or so I've been told, anyway. And Saber, that's okay. Like, we all have our struggles. We all have things that make us who we are. And there's nothing wrong with that. So, if you can't fix it, feature it. And you can do it. Like, you can feature all of you. And that includes any disabilities or any struggles that you have. Because it doesn't matter who you are. We all have struggles of our own. Now, you, Chocolate, you are... wow. Calling a... Everybody calling each other cute. I love this. Let's see. I'm cute like pillow. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate that. A squishy pillow, yes. And Luke. Hi, Luke. Says, gotta go to sleep now. Thank you for the relaxing stream. Hope everyone has a great 2024. You too. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate you and your support. And Happy New Year to you as well. Okay, so circling back to the comment from was it Tony? I think Tony, was it you who asked about day in the life? I can give you a little bit of an abridged version. So when it's not a weekend, excuse me, when it's not a weekend, my day, like it's a regular weekday, a regular work day. Here's what I do. I wake up around 7 o'clock, sometimes earlier. I get up, I have some coffee, I go brush my teeth, I take my vitamins, and get dressed. I get in my car, I go to my job, and I work approximately 10 hours. So I work 10 hours. For those of you who don't know, I work in logistics, so that's it's a fun pastime every day. Makes, you know, it's a job. It makes okay money. Gets me to furry cons. That's all I can ask for. But yeah, I do that. I come home. Usually I'll eat something at that point. And then I'll either work on some YouTube stuff or videos or write something or, you know, work on something like, or live stream on Twitch or here or something. And then I might hop on Discord with some friends. I might chat with some people. Might have a friend over. Who knows? But, I usually get to bed around midnight, and I do the same thing over again the next day. Yes, Mike, I will see you then as well. And no, you're cute. Saber, I'm not adorable either. Trust me. I know what adorable looks like, and it looks like you. You're adorable. But thank you. And yes, tail is blanket indeed. Let's see. King says, did you check on X that I sent Happy Birthday Friday to you, my friend? Was it on Friday? Because I think I did. X referring to Twitter, quote unquote. Yes. Yes, I believe I saw that. I was like, oh, it's King Golden. Awesome. It's good to see you. Yes. Okay. Let's see. What time is it? It is 9. What does that say? 9:39. Okay, gotcha. All right. Well, we're still going. A few more minutes. Probably say like 5-10 minutes more. So if any of you have any parting thoughts or questions or anything, feel free to throw them out there, and I will answer them. Let's see. Shadow says, you can be floofy when you are an Alaskan black wolf. Absolutely, yes. You're a very floofy, Shadow. We love our floofy wolves. Squishy cubes, too. Saber says, I hope Owl City will make some new music in 2024. Me too. I really enjoyed Coco Moon. That was their newest album. Oh my gosh, like The Tornado, Vitamin C, Adam Check Please, what else? Dinosaur Park, to name a few. Those were some amazing works. My Muse, that's another one, another good song. But dang, Adam has just been like pushing them out like crazy, like some bangers left and right. It's just like, man, you are on top of your game, Adam. I love what you're doing. So, and I'm so thankful I got to see him in concert. Like, holy crap, that was such a good time. Like, I just about cried because it's like, oh, I'm seeing L City in person. Like, this is insane. So, yeah, had a great time. Let's see. Mike says, would like to be, excuse me, oh, Buzz, would like to be on your stream with all the cool furries. Maybe one day, you never know. And Spider, yes, I have played Portal, indeed. Portal is one of my favorite games of all time. Like, Portal, Portal 2, I really want a Portal 3, but that's never going to happen because Gay Ben can't count to 3. But, yeah, I love Portal so much. Like, the next thing I want to do is get a gun, and I want to get like a GLaDOS replica, like something. Maybe if it's even like a miniature GLaDOS, just something that I can have. So, yeah, I have a friend who can make a Portal gun, honestly. So I may commission him and just be like, "Hey, can you make this Portal gun? That'd be pretty awesome." So, yeah, love Portal. Played it multiple times. Um, yeah, Shadow. As far as I know, you're the only one. Let's see. Chase says, "It's been amazing being here. Thanks so much, Samson, for a great stream again. I really do love your streams more than any other. I've been, don't say that lightly." Well, thank you, Chase. I really appreciate that. And thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate you as well. It's, yeah. I hope you, excuse me. Hope you have a great 2024 and good start to it. And it seems like you have already. So thank you for your support. Hope you have a great rest of your night, and I will be seeing you very soon. Saber says Shadow is adorable and would love to hug him at FurCon. Yeah, absolutely. Shadow, looks like you got a challenge. Hi Ace, good to see you. Says didn't know you should stream until now. Did you miss anything? Well, not really. We've been relaxing. We This is a low key stream. No announcements were put out there really, and we have just been hanging out, and we've been embracing 2024 lightly, and saying, or gracefully rather, and just saying, welcome, and welcome to a new year. It's going to be a beautiful new year, and we're here just relaxing together, enjoying ourselves and our company. So yeah, other than that, we're just here, and hello, happy 2024 to you. Um, it's funny you say that, Mike, because I actually did sleep in my fursuit last night. I fell asleep in my fursuit, and it is very comfy. The only problem is, depending on your environment, it can get a little too hot. So I was definitely feeling it this morning. I was like, I woke up, I was like, am I actually my persona? Did it work? Like, am I here? And then I was like, oh, it's just, just my suit. Well, close enough. Yes, it did, Saber. Indeed, 2023 indeed came and went very quickly. Although I don't regret any minute of it. I don't regret a single minute. Excuse me, of 2023. It was a beautiful time, and I know that 2024 is going to be even better than this past year. Yes. I look adorable in a maid outfit. Well, thank you, Saber. You will be seeing more of the maid outfit this coming year. Aw, Chase. Aw. Special to you as well. It says, I will meet you, rest assured. Make your belly my pillow. Mark my woof. Yes. Well, thank you, Chase, for your support once again. And hey, maybe we'll make that happen. Yeah, I have cute bean paws. Well, thank you. Here's beans. There you go. All the beans right there. And excuse me. Ooh. King says, I'll give you another hug, my friend. Well, here's a hug for you, King. Thank you. Shadow says, the love is so surreal, I'm smiling almost on the verge of crying. Oh, thank you, Shadow. Yeah, this is what we do. This is what this is all about. It's all about the love and all about the support for each other. And I am super thankful to have all of you here. So, Um, Here's to, once again, a wonderful 2024. I know we can all make it as beautiful as possible. Yeah, like a big plushie. Yes, thank you, Mike, for pointing that out. I have gotten that before. Like, you look like a plushie, and I'm like, hey, I'll take it. You know, I would just have to go limp like this, just plushie mode it the entire night, just like, I am plushy. I cannot move. Meow. Let's see, what time is it? Oh, you just booped the snoot? Oh, that's cute, Saber. I'll give you a boop here in a second. Ooh, perfect. Mike and Ike says, hey, hello, Mike. How are you? Happy New Year to you. Happy 2024. Um, let's see. It is 9:46. Oh, okay. Wow. Well, I think. Ugh, a little crack in the back there. Oh no, companion cube. Careful. Ooh. Chocolate says I would give you huggles and boops. Well, here's a huggle for you, and one boop from mine to yours. All right. So I think um, we are at a good place. Real quick, Ace says really want to get finally get a professional grade Lucario, and Cinderen's full suit commission this year, but I need more steady income. Understandable, yes. So reaching the threshold and earn ad revenue would help. Yes, absolutely, Ace. Um, I hope that's going well, by the way, and I hope that your dreams can come true this year because you definitely deserve it. With all the content that you work on and the stuff that you do, you definitely need it. Like you're on your way, and you can do it. So let's see. At this point, it is 9:47 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, um, January 1st, 2024, the very first day of 2024, and it has been a wonderful time being here with all of you. It is currently, at this point, we are setting the goal for 2024, and that is we're going to try and rest this year. That is my goal, and I hope that it can all be made your goal as well. I encourage you to have a similar goal in resting. And I'm not saying like you should all be doing this like you should all do what I'm doing. No, what I'm saying is rest is very important for your mental health, your physical health, and your emotional health. It is very, very paramount that you slow down at times, take a break, realize that you're not a machine, and no matter what happens in life, you can always take a step back and relax. Just like I did for this stream, we took a step back. A lot of you didn't even know what was happening tonight, and that was for a good reason because I wanted to show that not everything has to be this big extravagant thing. Um, you'll notice I didn't have any guests either, and that's okay. It was just me and you all, us together, enjoying our company and bringing in the new year gracefully. So I hope that this love stream was a an encouragement to you to show that we don't always have to be, you know, we don't always have to overdo it. We don't always have to make a big deal of things. We don't always have to, um, overdo ourselves. Because if we do, then we become burnt out. And nothing is worth burnout. I can assure you. I've been very close to burnout before, and it's not fun. So, my encouragement to all of you is just know when you're going to be doing a lot of things, or you're going to be involved in a lot of activities, or busy, or you're just feel like you got so much going on, you just don't feel like you can catch a break. Well, it's all about perspective. At the end of the day, we can find those moments, those defining moments that say, I can take a step back, I can take some time for myself, whether that's a day or maybe a vacation, or even if it's like 10 minutes, just a 10-minute break, just to relax and just tune out and be yourself. And just remember, excuse me, and just remember, you're not a machine, you're a human being. You're not a machine, you're a human being. And human beings need to live. So let's live together. Let's live life to the fullest. And let's not forget that we are put here for a reason and we are meant to do things that only we are meant to do. And we're here to enjoy this life. We're here to enjoy the beauty that it has. We're here to enjoy the things that have been given to us. And we're not meant to work our lives to death. We're not meant to be these constant like just like constant up and running, just go 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 all the time because we're gonna crash and burn. So that's what this live stream or this love stream was about. Rest. So here's to 2024. To all of you, love you all so much, and I want to thank you for joining me tonight. And in the same vein as I do for all of the other, yes, thank you, Mike. Yes, breathe in and breathe out. Sometimes all you need is a deep breath. Just take a deep breath or a couple in a row and remind yourself you're here, you're alive, and you're present in this moment. So, just like that. Feels good. Just like I end all my streams, I want to leave you all with a word of encouragement. You may notice at the end of every one of my streams, there is a Latin phrase. And that Latin phrase is Sic Parvis Magna. And from Latin, that translates to English, greatness from small beginnings. And no matter where you started, where you came from, who brought you up, just remember your humble beginnings and where you were versus where you are now. Excuse me. It looks way different, or I'm willing to bet it looks way different than it used to. Just remember that comparison is the thief of joy. You don't want to compare with anybody else. Like look where I am or look where they are. No. You live your own life, and only you can do things the way that you can. And in the same vein, always be yourself. There's never been anyone like you. There's never been anyone who will be you in the future, and there's no one like you right now. Excuse me. But I want to encourage all of you. Continue to be yourself. Only you can be you the best way that you can. Because everything that you do is unique to you. And don't let anybody take that away from you. Nobody can. And most importantly, nobody can tell you who you are. So be yourself. And be happy for who you are. I want to thank you all for being here. Thank you for your support. Thank you for the New Year's wishes. I really appreciate it. You all are so wonderful. You all are a joy, absolute joy in my life. And you've made my life so much better. Like, you have no idea. Like, last year, I'm going to gush for a second. Last year was one of the greatest years that I've ever seen on this platform. And I met so many of you last year. It's just been an absolute dream. And I cannot begin to thank you all enough for the dream that you made come true for me. So thank you for what you do. Thank you for the support that you've given me. Thank you for continuing to support as much as possible. And you all have no idea how much of a difference you made in my life and the lives of others. Yeah, sorry. 2023 was a beautiful year, and I cannot thank you all enough. I would not be here if it wasn't for you. And I would not be this. I would not be the kitty fox that you enjoy the company of so much if it wasn't for any of you. So thank you all for all of your love. And to that, I wish you a happy new year. I love you all so much. I'll see you in the next video, next live stream. Don't forget, I have a Twitch channel. You can watch me tomorrow night around 7:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. We'll be playing some games. Link in the description. And yeah, until next time, this is Samson Kitty Fox. I love you all. Thank you. And Happy New Year. Bye. Bye-bye.